Gareth and Janet here. We're getting off the ship today in her town. I mean, Sitka, Alaska. Sitka. And we should be able to walk up here to this building and get a free shuttle bus into town, because we're actually about 5 miles out of town in Halibut Bay or Sitka Sound Cruise Terminal or Halibut Point. And I don't know why they call it that. They have so many names. Maybe just for the halibut. Oh, I said it.
I heard it.
And the ship we're on is the Crown Princess. And it's just sprinkling now. It was raining much harder. That's the rain off the bridge. And our cabin is right under the bridge, so I guess maybe it feels rainier because of that. We're right at the edge. So like I say, we are not in Sitka. We are near Sitka. And they do have a lot of shopping and restaurants here. Well, maybe not a lot of restaurants. And maybe not a lot of shopping. One big restaurant and one big shopping. Last time we were here, we got on a boat sort of like that one and went to Finn Island Lodge. Look for that video. Seabourn Odyssey is next to us. It's a little bit smaller than our ship. Terminal, Sitka, Alaska. Oops. And here's the Seaside Trading Company. I guess they... Oh, it's your last chance gift shop. See that? Move your umbrella.
I did.
There.
Did you want to go in there?
So there's Halibut Point Crab Chowder, established 2016. And there's a big store up there selling all sorts of stuff, and then there's these little stores down here. And more inside. Shuttle to downtown, tour departures and restrooms. We're going to take a quick spin in here. Kid shirts, $10. Rain ponchos, $3. They look pretty small though. So they got some stuff you might need, or stuff you might want. They're all rigged up for Christmas. I think they're rigged up for Christmas year round, of course, because this is September. Puzzles, wooden souvenirs. See those on the shelf up there? So if you want a whale tail, that's going to set you back $30. Carved from wood. A bear? Oh, $38. 40% off of $64. That's a sweatshirt though, but a pullover. Well, let's get out of here. Ooh, walking sticks. I wonder if they let you bring that back on the ship. $75. Foldable walking sticks. Hats, and more hats. And gloves. But hats. Mostly hats. So I think this is the waiting line for the shuttle. Now the shuttle is free. So don't worry. And it's, 15-20 minute drive into town. Let's see. They fill these buses up. Yes, we are in the back seat. And that says Halibut Point Sitka's Cruise Terminal. But remember, some places it says Sitka Sound Cruise Terminal. You should know they're the same. Same place. On the bus ride. The bus goes along the water. This is Sitka Sound. More or less. And it's residential. But these houses are along the shore, and most of them have docks. Last couple times we were here, we took tours, so we haven't walked around in town in a few years. Well, we're getting there's St. Michael's, and out there is Baranof Castle or whatever it's called. It's a fort, and I think this is where they're going to let us off. Right in here, the library. So we got off the Sitka Sound Cruise Terminal shuttle. Like I say, they sell tours and excursions here. Mostly to the Raptor Center, the Fortress of the Bear, whale watching. Anyway, here's a map. Let's go look at that. So there's a map, and I believe we must be here. You are here. So we're going to come down around here and back through there, and then walk along there, and maybe over to the Totem Park, Sitka National Historical Park. Raptor Center's up there, and Fortress of the Bear, 5 miles out of town. But just so you know, that bus ride took us 10 minutes. So we walked in the building where the bus let us off. They have free maps, free hiking trail maps, some historical photos, and bathrooms. So, and apparently they're voting on something today. See? Let's walk off this way. Got us a canoe here. Blanket ceremonial canoe. And metal totem pole? It's either brass or bronze, right? And a house out on the point. And there's these handy signs all over town. Seawalk this way. The bus let us off over there. When we walked around here, the canoe was there, the bathrooms are in that building. We got us a public library and maybe some Anchorage rocks. Doesn't say. No smoking. Sitka Public Library. Yellow Jersey Cycle Shop. So we're going to go off to the left here. So this is the Sitka Women's Club. And Neurobehavioral Consultants LLC. Of course, there's St. Michael's right there. We're going to walk out to the castle. So I'm guessing this was Stanton's Steakhouse and Cocktail Lounge. Now it's the Realtor. That was the former steakhouse there. We crossed the street. We're going to what's called Baranof Castle, which is in those trees. I'm not sure what Mean Queen is. Now you know. Alaska's finest cocktails and artisanal pizza with panoramic views. So we got some food trucks out here, and we have the Sitka Hotel and Restaurant and Lounge. And it's starting to sprinkle again. Well, they left us a cannon. Well, it looks like it's falling apart though. Forgotten workers of the Russian-American Company. Blacksmiths and artisans. This hill's location, the fact that it was once practically an island during high tides, made it ideal and highly defensible. See, Baranof Castle State Historic Site. And there's another map and a "You Are Here." Of course, we started here. Well, this is one way up. I call it a ramp with a bunch of switchbacks. Oh, there's stairs at the end. But that doesn't get you anywhere, I don't think. Oh, I guess there's a path there. course, it does mean getting dirty, and I don't know where that goes down there, back into town. So we'll get some hiking in today. So those stairs lead to a gravel path. Of course, everything's wet because it's been raining. In fact, it's rained the whole time, almost, while we've been in Alaska. Which it never did before on any of our tours or cruises. It rained a little in this place or that place, but we've only had one clear day so far, and we weren't in port. And here we are, Baranof Castle, and it's raining a little harder. See the puddles? I'm not sure how much longer our journey is going to be. They do have these historical posters, signs, but all the cannons are like rotting away, the wood. See that? That's the O'Connell Bridge. It leads you out to there. I don't think it's really an island. It's just, there's an inlet there, and it saves some time. Flying the flag of the U.S. and Alaska. Ladies of the Hill. Now, if you look way over there, it's like a forest. I'm going to point. There's like a forest there. See that? That's the Totem Park. The Sitka National Historical Park. And we were going to try to get over there, but who knows now. You know, the cannon coming apart. But it does have sweeping vistas, and it's strategically located. So Baranof Castle is up those stairs. We just came down. Here's another one of these signs. Castle Hill, Harrigan Centennial Hall. So there's a statue. Here's the Chocolate Moose. They're a gift shop. And we're going to walk out here to this totem. This is called Totem Square. I'm going to walk over here so you can get a good look at the totem. And it looks to me like there was a sign here explaining it, describing it, naming it, but it's missing. But that, like other totems, is pretty much one solid piece of wood carved. And I'm going to aim this up, and it's going to get water drops on it. Around and back here you see that, well, this one maybe is a big log. Normally they're hollowed out and there's steel in there, but this is wood, although maybe there's steel inside the wood. But that looks like an actual log. That's the Sitka Pioneers home. I didn't realize cars were going to stop for me. There's St. Michael's, and it's got a clock on it with the correct time, I think. Catch salmon, not COVID. So there's Sitka Flowers and Chocolate Moose. And they sell coffee and espresso in there. Let's cross. There was Totem Square. We're going to walk up to the Pioneer's home and see this statue. He appears to be wearing a pearl necklace, but he is the prospector, is what it says on the sign. And of course, this is Alaska Pioneer's home. Oh, I thought it was Sitka. So Alaska, it's, you know, a home for the aged. An apple tree.
Wow.
See those apples? I hear a loudspeaker over there. Must be a tour or something. Apple trees. Well, I hope that's not, maybe that is a crabapple tree, huh? So this is Sitka Tribe's community house, and they're going to have a dance show here. We'll be gone. We're going to go up these stairs. and see where they lead. The Pioneer building is, well, that's the end of it right there. The statue is right through those bushes. The Pioneer House is right there. And that's called the Russian Blockhouse. And it's built on a rock. See that? I'm going to try to get up there, but I think this is somebody's driveway. On my map, it shows we can get up to it here, and maybe this is where. Yeah. St. Yakov Netsvetov, first Alaskan native missionary. And this is a monument to him. And it's closed at night. And I don't know if he's buried in there. I see people have been making graffiti on it. And here's the Russian Blockhouse. Church between two peoples. And there's a muddy trail today. So I'm walking in the grass. Russia intrudes on the land of the Tlingit. Remember, there were natives here. Then the Russians came, pushed them out. Then the Americans, then the Tlingits pushed them back, land back. And then, of course, USA bought Alaska, and I guess we pushed them out again. And I'm guessing you can't go inside here. But this is that rock it's built on. That's one solid rock. And it might be slippery. And I'm not going to walk through that puddle. But there it is, Russian Blockhouse. And it's closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But I guess that's just walking around it. So that says this is a replica of what was here. And the Park Service built it. And it just looks like a guard tower. I see the slot there for rifles to come out. Right?
It is a replica of one of the 3 Russian fortresses that guarded the stockade wall.
There you go. That was your narrator, Janet.
I don't know where the other 2 are, but this is number 1.
Oh, I didn't see the onion on that top of that.
Yeah,
So we're back there. The blockhouse is there. And somebody's buried here, it looks like. And I cannot read that for the life
in
of
Russian,
me.
I guess.
Anyway, let's head on. Left that one and discovered there's another one here with a fence around it. And it's turned the other direction even. Hopi something. Does say 1818 to 1848.
Yeah.
So, and Janet says it's in Russian, and she should know, because her ancestors came from there. She speaks fluent Russian.
Da.
Niet. До свидания. So, there's the blockhouse and the monuments and the graves. We're going to go up this street. So there's the blockhouse up there. And we think the Russian cemetery is up in here. We're not sure. So it does say Lutheran Cemetery, and it's on Princess Way. So we're going to walk up here and have a look. We've never been here before. Not up here. We've been to Sitka, of course. So that says Lutheran Cemetery. 1840? And I see a fence. So the Russian cemetery is inside there, I think. So somebody's made signs, modern signs for some of these. I almost went down. And then this cross. And this thick forest. Well, we've been walking up Seward Street since we left the Pioneer home. That's the Geodetic Survey House, historic site. And we are going to go up Observatory Street. So maybe that was an observatory or something. This is going to be a long uphill trip. So we came up Observatory Street. You can see the top of St. Michael's right there. This is like a park. And somewhere in here is a old Russian cemetery. And I think Janet has found it. This is sacred grounds. Please do not commit vandalism. Play on the cemetery grounds. Play loud music. Because that's nothing about photography. So you get to see it. Oh, it's big. I see gravestones way over there. Way up high. And I see mud. I believe it's noon. So 1930, 2016, 37. Look at these. They do say something on them. It's very hard to read. Those up there have little statues on them. I'm assuming that's an angel with broken wings and a missing head. Thomas Sanders Jr., 1947. Mary Howard, 1918. A rifle. See that rifle? Charlotte Young. And it goes, like I said, a long way. Now we've been in Sitka several times. Never knew this was here. Janet just said what I said earlier, is in that none of the names sound Russian, but maybe they were of the Russian Orthodox faith, right? But it goes all the way out there and all the way up there. But we want to see more of Sitka, don't we? The Russian cemetery is up there, Observatory Street. We're back on Seward. This is the Geodetic. I'm sure it says Geodetic. Geodetic Survey House, historic site. There's a little bit of info about it, but it's really hard to read. Forest Service house, 2-story wood clapboard, gambrel roof, cottage style house, was constructed during the summer of 1916 by the United States Department of Commerce Coast and Geodetic Survey. Okay. We're going to go down American Street. That sounds American. As apple pie. Alaska Gift Shop Bazaar. And they got themselves a bear. And we're back down on the main drag. Let me get my... Come here. Get in the picture. Yeah. And there's the church. And it's almost 12:15. More gift shops.
I was kind of laughing at it this morning when
And it started raining again. So let's see if we can get in there. 12 to 2. You're not in a line waiting to get in, right?
no, you can get in. Now
Okay.
you gotta get to the
Just
second, I guess.
got to get around these people. Please remove your hats.
I'm gonna join it.
So here it is. I believe we've never been inside here. They're always restoring it or something. So that's the dome. And there's a rope there, so we're not going any further that way. Let's walk over here. I think these people are going to play us some music. A lot of pictures hanging up. You notice that? St. Innocent, first Bishop of America. It's kind of dark in this corner. I guess they're not going to play us any music. But they have some prepared. So we left St. Michael's and we're kind of heading back to where, well, let's go up this way. The shuttle bus is around that corner there on the other side of this building. Edward Jones. Wells Fargo. First National Bank, Alaska. So here's the Sitka Coliseum. I think it's a theater showing Haunted Mansion and The Nun 2. And Rugged Gear Store. And Pure Alaska Sea Salt Company. Hand harvested here in Sitka. Well, I've never seen a sea salt store. I've got to go in. That's their original salt pan. Now you can taste it at the counter. I guess I can't grab a handful of that and eat it. But that's salt. 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 Wasted away in Margaritaville. Lemon lime, Sitka spruce tip, coffee bean. Remember, these are all bags of salt, right? Salt. Spicy hot pepper, vanilla, and ways to serve salt. Well, it's like a whole big store for salt.
My lettuce salad, my fruit salad, oatmeal, and a great rim of margarita.
Yes, they are, aren't they? We have lots of ravens here.
Okay, so
I'm going to wrap this with some paper.
spending some money.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's my first visit to a salt store. We're crossing either Harbor Drive or Lake Street. That's where the shuttle buses are. You can see a couple shuttle buses there. There are some restrooms here and a lot of dining and shopping opportunities. We're going to walk along the waterfront here, heading for the Totem Park. Don't know if we're going to make it that far. It's those trees over there though. If you're interested, there's a McDonald's. Bayview Trading Company that sells furs. Furs. So we're walking down, I think it's Lincoln still, I'm not sure. You can see the cross on St. Michael's. And this is where the bishop lived, the Russian bishop. That's why it's called the Russian Bishop's House. You see? And it's closed till 1. Sitka National Historical Park. Now remember, that's the real name of the totem park. Now Janet has informed me that this was an orphanage at one time. Bald eagle. Hear it? See it? Apparently this is Pacific High School.
That's the high school bus.
And Janet says that's the Island Bus Company. And this is the high school totem. Wait, is it like the ones? So it's on a wooden pole, but see, it's a hollowed out log. And the Episcopal Church, St. Peter's by the Sea, is right there. That looks fairly old, doesn't it? I don't want to cut across their grass. That's a nice house, huh? Says it's open every day. And the Sea House. Guess they don't want people sitting up here, right? St. Peter's by the Sea. We got off the road and we got on the sidewalk, Malakon, in the boat harbor, along the boat harbor. Sockeye. This is the way to the totem park and the science center and the fish hatchery. Look how calm the water is there though. Walking along the waterfront, there are public restrooms there. The building's in need of a little repair, but it'll do. It'll do. So this park was not here last time we were here, but it's been a couple years. And I'm not sure why somebody thought they should leave that there instead of opening that up. I don't get it, right? I don't get it. But there is an octopus attacking. And the fish. Now you can walk out there and take a bunch of pictures. If we're lucky, we're going to see some salmon in here. I see some dead ones. Oh, there's some live ones. You see them? All that silver is dead salmon, like this guy right here. So they're coming up here to spawn, lay their eggs. Of course, this is the Sitka Sound Science Center. These guys are playing salmon. And see the little baseball bat there? Yellow? I'm gonna guess that's a salmon club. And it's the kind of club you don't join. Anyway, we're gonna go on around here. We're still following the coast, mind you. Tongass Forest needs salmon. Rainforest. So he's lifting some salmon up. Is that snow? I'm not sure what that was about, but I think he was smoking a joint. They say open. Look at this. A churn and earn of burning funk. It's starting to sprinkle again. Science Center gift shop and chowder. See, there's the hatchery. So we're getting past all the buildings. Hatchery, Science Center. There's St. Michael's right there. See, we haven't walked very far. And we're going to be getting out of the residential area too. But there's this nice little boardwalk. I guess they have an insect problem. So you don't have to walk along the road. At least for a little while. Seagulls. Oh, seagulls eating salmon. Yum, yum. Protected forever. So we've been walking on this little boardwalk, and you can go out there. See, they've got a break in it. You can walk down to the water, touch the water, see if it's salty. Maybe tell them it's a salt shop. There's a huge mud flap here. Mud flat. Not a mud flap. Pacific herring. Mud flat. And we are at Sitka National Historic Park, Totem Park. So we're almost there. That's it. Right ahead. And here we are. And there's some totems up there. This is the totem trail. So there's totems along the trail. We are not gonna go inside the building. If you want to see what's inside there, you should check out our video, Walking in Sitka. Previously, we walked around in that. It's like a museum and how these are made. And okay, I'll go in for just a moment. Exhibits, sometimes they have a guy making one down here, actually carving. Not today. Oars, paddles, the clinket. So, like I say, if you want more of a visit to this place, check out our older videos where we looked at everything. We are rapidly running out of time to get back to the ship though today. It's decided to start raining a little harder now. Alaska Raptor Center, use the other trail. You can get to it this way, but this is a long way around. We're just gonna start out on the trail, look at a couple totems. So it's kind of hard for me to show you the top of it without, you know, getting water on the lens, or you should see my umbrella. But there it is. There's another one, and sometimes they're very colorful like that last one, and sometimes they're not not very colorful. Sometimes it's muddy. So I think this is a log maybe ready to be carved, maybe ready to be the post, right? And here's one that's maybe brand new, waiting to get put up. Well, let's head up the trail. We're here. Now in past videos we've walked that trail all the way around. So watch one of those. We're only going to walk up here a little bit today. We even walked out on the Russian Memorial Loop where the fortress used to be. But now it's just a clearing. And it's an active bear area. Every so often there'll be a clearing with a totem in it. Here's a Sitka spruce. We had Sitka spruce beer in Haines one time. You know, Haines is just outside of Skagway, but our ship stopped in Haines. So it's a nice trail. I mean, it's raining, it's not muddy, really. Beachview Trail, Fort Sight. Here's another totem. He cut himself a little hat. And ambassador for Alaska. So another totem, heavily backlit, beach access. And remember, this is the beach trail. But we're going to turn around now because our ship is about to sail. Well, in a couple hours, but we got to get back to it. So I walked up from the visitor center so you could see these totems. This is another trailhead here. And that's the back of another totem pole. Of course, the visitor center's right there. A lot of tour groups drive up here. Of course, you were with us. We walked. Not that far. And it's level the whole way.
It's a nice walk.
Yeah, it's a nice walk. So, and now we're going to walk back. We are here. We walked along there, and the bus is going to pick us up like here or something. So we're back here, Sitka Sound Science Center, and that blue box is full of dead salmon. And I wish you could smell this, but maybe you don't. Sun's trying to come out, still sprinkling though. And then there's a seal.
Or
Well, what?
a dolphin.
Yeah, I guess it's a dolphin. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea. Now remember when we came, we walked along there because there's the bishop's house. And there's some of the churches. Oh, well, you can't see it. So this is the sea walk that we didn't see. Fisheries, target species, halibut. Well, we're getting back into town now. I think our bus stop is just around the bend here. Trinkets, totems, and the Battle of Sitka. You should look it up. Russian bishop's house. The last time we were here, there were fishermen mending their nets and rolling them up or whatever here in this big area. Lots of them working on lots of different nets. And believe it or not, we are back to where the shuttle buses pick us up. In fact, it's right there. Well, that was our day in Sitka. We're on the shuttle bus now, heading back to the ship. I think we walked. Hook that in there. I think we walked
3.5 miles.
3.5 miles today in about 3 hours, maybe.
Took it slow.
We probably had time to walk up through the totem park further, but every time we come here we do that. So we did see some things we haven't seen,
Like the church, St. Michael's Church.
it's never been open before when we were here.
It's always been closed for renovation, or it was closed for services.
And the Russian cemetery.
The Russian cemetery and the Lutheran cemetery.
So that was our day in
Sitka.
Sitka.
You forgot where we were.
And let me just say again, if you want to see other parts of Sitka or more of the totem park, watch one of our older videos. Walking in Sitka.
Or any of the other Alaska cities that we've got videos from.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow we'll catch a can. Hope it's not raining. So from Sitka, Alaska,